What's up, everyone? So today I walk in, the pond's a bit cloudy. First thing it tells me is the pump is off somewhere. I tested the water. We got a little tiny trace of ammonia, so I'm thinking one of the pumps down in the pump vault either fried out, and now our reverse flow wetland is not working. One of the major things is I have no way of ever testing that, so there's not a visual aid to see if that pump is working. With the second pump, I can see that the waterfall is flowing. The one that's pumping down, there's nothing hooked up to it, so if it ever goes out, you don't notice it at all. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that problem here. And I got another problem with this albino goonch back here in the corner. He's starting to be a little mean. So if we come up here, you can see this guy. I literally just watched it happen. He's going after the Paraiba and the Australian lungfish over there. So it is time to move this guy out of this tank completely. He's going to get moved into one of those tanks over there, possibly the 1,000-gallon in the back or the 580. I got to decide that, and we'll catch him out of here. All right, while that's going on, we also have this tray of baby stingrays. There's 8 that we just had, so I'm setting up their little tray up here so they can be separated, still on good water, and be able to get fed a ton back there. So I got to get this hooked up and get the babies in there. All right, so you can see I got this tub up here. It actually sits on the lip of the fish tank. It's clamped on, so it is secured, and I'll put my lid right over it. Now this is the same water the rays came out of, so I can just dump them right in. Nice and easy. Okay. Now if you guys want to see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's 8 back up in that corner. So now we have air with water coming in that back tube and then leaving out this side over here. So now I'm able to throw bloodworms in here, and only the rays are able to get to them, and they'll be able to be fed. And it's attached to this tank, which is also on our system. Alright, so I cut all the pumps off. I'm just waiting for stuff to drain and quit splashing, aka this pond, that little pump, everything. As soon as the dripping stops, I can stick my head down into the pond and see if I hear this pump on. I can have someone unplug it and see if I hear it kick off. If that is true, then this pump is fine. But that is the only way that I have to be able to tell if the pump that's pumping down through to the centipede and up out the wetland is actually working. I've had it go off before, and it was just, you know, it got unplugged somehow. So I plugged it back in, and it worked just fine. So we're going to go ahead and wait for this to stop splashing, and we'll address the issue in a minute. Alright guys, so for the time being, how I have to test this pump. Every other pump is shut off, so there's not much noise. I should be able to dunk my head underwater and hear this pump. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to count to 5. Turn that 6-pack off. Alright, Patrick, I'll get you down, Dad.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shut it off?
You shut it off?
All right, no change.
It doesn't look like the 6-pack changed.
Just unplug it.
All right, hang on. Yeah. Okay, we're out here in the backyard. Got my wife with little JJ in the baby carrier. Grandpa's playing with Laura on the little trampoline. Getting everyone out here having some fun. We got the koi can actually be fed right now. So let's go ahead and do this. There's one. They'll come right up. Now this is going to be my second scoop. Here, sweetie. Now Laura wants to feed. Be very careful with that, okay?
No.
go ahead and go down to the edge, and Grandpa will make sure you don't fall in. Look at these guys. Paddlefish are looking great. The water's clear, just not as clear as I want it to be. So it is still a work in progress. I think we're going to get one more filter on this pond, but the plants are looking great. Look at that. They are coming up everywhere. We did take them 5 koi out, so the bio load is a bit less. There's a little Laura. Go on, kiddo. All right. They don't seem to be eating too much right now. It might be too hot for them. It is quite warm. So I'm definitely not going to throw no more in, and we're going to go ahead and let them clean this up. Look at the paddlefish coming up and feeding. They flip right over. Love them guys. I kind of, you know, doing the whole experiment inside with the, look at that, they are so cool. With the smaller pet battles, I want to be able to feed them a ton more, but the koi just will not allow it. Okay, so I think we got the problem fixed in the pond. It should go clear by tomorrow. You know, just little problems like that, you know, always come up, but you know, it is what it is. You got to deal with these problems as a monster fish keeper, but we got it all buttoned up, got some fish moved, got the stingrays out of the breeding tank. Now we still have a few more females that I thought were further along than her. She was just hiding it well, or she does not carry her babies very long, because there was 8 in her and she did not look that big. So we're going to have to keep our eye out on the other rays, and they should be dropping any day as well. And they'll end up joining their friends up in that basket, getting all sorts of food. And while we're in here, the bottom is up to here. I just got this little bit of area left, and then cleaning up the rest of it, and then coating this stuff out. So this tent tank will be getting done here soon, and we'll get the glass in, and things will start coming together. I really got to get that tank set up, so that means going up and just getting up to the wood. So we'll go ahead and do that here in the next couple of days as well. Okay, little 24-hour check-in. This tank is back to, you know, pretty darn clear. This is the one that just had the pups, so she is cooking along, and it was like clockwork. As soon as we pulled the babies out, he went after her, and I believe she might be pregnant again. I really don't like doing that, but you know, it's already too late. I like to split them up and be able to give the mom some time to rest before getting her pregnant again. So once I get this new tank up and going, we'll be able to pull them, which this means I'm probably going to end up selling off this male right here. He is absolutely beautiful, but I don't need 3 males and 3 females. I have my absolutely stunning male here, and he's getting the job done. So I can potentially sell him, potentially sell this other one over here, that one. So that's where we're at, but they are all looking great. Went ahead and cleaned the front on this. I'm going to go ahead and clean the side walls, and I'm going to do something with these lights to try and help that along. Let's look at the pond. Look, it's cleared right back up, so that catastrophe was averted. Now we are over here looking at the goonch. I had to take a brief intermission there because I noticed the goonch had some nibbles on his tail. So only one it could have been was the goonch, or not the goonch, the jow. So I went ahead and moved the jow over here real quick. So we'll see how that happens in here. I did notice the jow is going after the pacu a little bit, so I put him a little hide. He can hide behind over here, and the pacu can still swim. And I think that they'll get along just fine. And now I didn't want to move the goonch because he's already stressed. So we're going to go ahead and let him heal back up, and I'll give you guys an update on them in a few days. And yet another crazy story here for the rescue. So you guys see that catfish right down there, he's got a little bite mark on him. Well, that is the jow that I put into that pond right there from that 1,000, from getting in a fight with my goons, tossed him in here. Somehow overnight, either he saw his chance and leaped, the pacu chased him out, but he went up and over and into this pond. So we have jow number 1 right there, and we have jow number 2. Where's he at? There's number 2. He's like twice his size. So I'm hoping they can play nice in here. If they do, then they can go ahead and stay. That little mark on his back is just some white scuff marks. That could have honestly been from him flopping out, bouncing around on the rocks before he came into the pond. So we're going to watch that very, very carefully and just monitor the situation, and we will take it from there. But having monster fish comes with monster fish problems, and this is something we deal with all too often, and the fish are only getting bigger and bigger, so that means more and more problems. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you in the next one. As always, stay fishy, my friends.